Today we have this beautiful 2021 F350 Platinum in the shop, and we're gonna make a video comparing before versus after a delete. We're gonna compare the sound, fuel mileage, power. Obviously we're gonna run it on the dyno. We're just gonna see what kind of difference deleting one of these trucks actually makes. The kit we're using is from a company called the Diesel Dudes. I've used a lot of their kits. I've never had a problem. They're the only kit I recommend. There'll be a link in the description if you wanna check the kit out for yourself. But one quick disclaimer, if deleting your truck is something you're thinking about doing, first look up your local laws and make sure you stay in accordance with it. If it's illegal where you live, I don't recommend you do it. First test will be a sound test. Now prepare to be underwhelmed. This thing's totally stock. We're gonna see what it sounds like. As you can see, it really doesn't sound like much. Now we're gonna do 0 to 100 kilometers an hour pull. Traction control is on. I am just going to punch it. We're gonna put a timer on the screen. I'm gonna call it out as soon as we hit 100. 3, 2, 1, go. That's her. All right, like it's got power, but it wasn't bad, but I thought we would like spin or something. It actually didn't. It pulled pretty good, but I think it's definitely gonna be faster when we're done with it. I know it's gonna be faster. By the way, for any Canadian units, Josh behind the camera will put the American units on the screen. Now we're doing a fuel mileage test. So we're gonna start at 110 kilometers an hour. I'm gonna reset the average and we're gonna drive for a few minutes and see what it is. Okay, I am resetting the average. And now we just wait. All right, after a few minutes, we are getting 11.4 liters per 100, which is actually pretty good, all things considered, for a stock truck. We're gonna bump the speed up to 120 kilometers an hour and do the same thing. 120 kilometers an hour, reset the fuel mileage and see what we get. So at 120, our fuel mileage has gone down to 13.5 liters per 100 kilometers. I guess we'll see what it's like when we delete it. Now it's my favorite time, and that is dyno time. All right guys, we are loaded up on the dyno. Now one thing, the fuel mileage test we did, I thought the results were pretty good, like better than usual. And I just realized something, this truck actually has a Banks air intake already on it. I think that has partly the reason why it's getting really good fuel mileage. I just wanna let you guys know, if you do want anything from Banks, you can use code DARKIRON to save some money. But now it's dyno time. Okay, what did we get for numbers? Oh, those are consistent. They're all three runs are 418 horsepower, and then we're just shy of 900 foot-pounds of torque. And that is the truck totally stock. That's actually pretty impressive.
It's pretty good.
That's not bad for a stock truck. Now let's delete this truck and do all the tests again. All right guys, as you can see, we got this EGR taken out. Look at how much more room there is in here now. This is the factory exhaust. It is removed off the truck as well. EGR cooler is right here. That's pretty much it. It's not that hard of a job. Again, the link to this kit is in the description. First thing I did was tune it. I'm gonna roll a clip just to show you the tunes that come with this kit and which tune we picked. Other than that, we're ready to do all the tests again. I just wanna show you the tunes that come with the Diesel Dudes kit. You go into missions off, you have shift on the fly tunes or single tunes, then you can go hiss or rumble. That's just how it sounds at an idle. In this truck, we did the level 5, 150 horsepower hiss tune. That is what we installed on this truck. I also want to show you, look at this guy.
What's going on, brother?
Just filming a video, now you're on video.
Is that inconvenient? Should I just like F off?
No, it's fine, we'll stop recording. And then another cool thing that you get with the Diesel Dudes tunes is TCM. So you have different transmission tunes. Some start in second gear, some skip like second gear. So it's like 1 to 3 skip, or you have regular that goes through the gears. On this truck, we did a 1 to 3 skip, which means it won't use second gear anymore. And you click on it, and we did the one for stock tire sizes. So I just want to go over that, and then we'll do all those same tests. Pulling onto the highway. Man, like right off the bat, I'm barely giving any throttle, and you can just tell there's such a difference in power with this truck. Now, because we tuned the transmission and we have added power, you should really drive it for a bit, go through all the gears, let it shift through everything, let the transmission learn. So we're gonna just drive it for a little bit before we do any tests with it, because I don't want something bad to happen to this guy's transmission. Guys, remember we did a gear 1 to 3 skip transmission tune? So watch this, it's in first gear. And it goes right into third. That honestly feels so good. The 1 to 3 skip is my favorite transmission tune. All right, so this is what it sounds like now. This is a 4-inch straight pipe exhaust. You want it to be a little deeper tone, you get a 5-inch. So you can hear this is a hiss tune, you can hear it hissing. The other options are rumble, which is more of a traditional idle, but I'll show you what it sounds like. Thing rips.
It sounds great.
Does it?
Oh yeah.
Is this a cop or who's this?
No, it was Warman Homes.
Oh, Warman Homes?
Yeah, you're good.
Cops don't like us on this road.
No.
It's an old abandoned highway, but they don't like it. Man, this thing rips. Okay, get in and let's do the 0 to 100 test.
Sounds good.
All right, so again, I'm just gonna count it down and just punch it. We're not doing a boosted launch or anything like that. This is just me flooring it and seeing how long it takes to get to 100. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Like, that's way quicker,
Pretty
eh?
impressive.
Like, way quicker. Here, I'll show you something too. We'll roll into it too, just so you guys can see, hopefully, what it sounds and feels like. It just screams and goes, man. Like leaving this back window down so we can hear it. So you're just cruising, and I'm gonna roll into it. It's never really good to just like punch the throttle on a diesel, but here, if we just roll into it. Like, that's crazy, hey?
That's quick.
There's definitely a little bit of smoke in this 150 horsepower tune. You can show them, like, but I mean, that's only under like extreme throttle. So like,
damn, this thing's quick, dude.
Yeah, it's so quick. Just a little bit of smoke, which is kind of what you want to see, is just a little bit under, you know, full load. I can't wait to see what this thing dynos at, dude.
Yeah.
Like, this thing feels like a car almost. But we're gonna do fuel economy now, and then we'll put on the dyno and get those numbers. Okay, we have the cruise set at 110 kilometers an hour. We're gonna reset the fuel economy, and we'll let you know where we're at. At 110, we're getting about 9.9 or 10 liters per 100 kilometers. So with a 150 horsepower tune, that's really good. We're gonna accelerate to 120, and I'm gonna reset it. Okay, at 120, we're getting like 10.3 liters per 100, which is actually incredible. 10.4 now, but that's freaking
Very
wild.
good.
That's crazy. There's a little bit of wind. Like when we first did this test, there was no wind. It was a very calm day. There's a little bit of wind today. We're kind of going a little bit with it right now. So I just want to do this test one more time, going the opposite way, because I don't want to give any false information here. 110, we are going directly into the wind now, and we're getting about 13 liters per 100 kilometers. It's actually going down right now. 13 liters. 13.1, and again, that's going into the wind. Before, we were kind of driving this way and the wind was kind of coming at an angle like this, partially behind us, and this time we're going like straight into the wind. just to try to get an accurate test for you guys. We're gonna bump it up to 120 and we're gonna reset it and try again. All right guys, at 120 we are getting 13.4 liters per 13.3 liters per 100 kilometers, and that is going against the wind. That's pretty freaking impressive. Try to make these tests as fair as possible for you guys so you can take everything with a grain of salt, but that's what we're getting right now. We're gonna go back to the shop, run this thing on the dyno to get the true test to see how much horsepower and torque we actually gain doing this. Guys, you gotta get yourself a dog like this. We just said, Vinny, you stay. Literally, he didn't move. He just stayed.
The whole time we were gone.
He stayed in the same spot the whole time we were gone. Hey, bud. Just realized is that the whole time we did the fuel economy test, we had the air conditioning on. And when we did it the first time, I shut the climate off. So I don't know how much horse or how much fuel mileage the AC compressor takes to run. Maybe like 0.1, but that's just something I thought about. All right, guys, it's time to see how much power this truck makes. Let's go do a couple hits. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, so it looks like we got 2 runs that hit 516 horsepower, and then we got one that hit almost 530. Our torque numbers were right around 1070. One was 1087. So that means we gained about 100 horsepower and 200 foot-pounds of torque at the wheels. Now there's a couple things we need to discuss here. One, if you look at our temperatures over here, it was only about 71 degrees when we did the first runs, and it's up to 80 degrees in the shop today. So that's gonna account for a little bit less horsepower. Also, this truck is hotter than it was yesterday. Again, if it would have been a bit colder, we might have seen higher numbers. Now, I personally think 500 and about 20 horsepower is insane for a stock truck to the wheels. You guys always like to tell me my numbers are low. Even my compound turbo 5th gen that makes 600 to the wheels with wides on, you guys are like, that's low. My dyno, this is just how it reads, okay? Some people call it a heartbreaker dyno. Some people are like, oh, my tuned and deleted 6.7 power stroke makes 650 horsepower. It's like, maybe on some magical dyno somewhere where they have it totally calibrated incorrectly, but this is what we got on mine. We gain 100 horsepower to the wheels, 200 foot-pounds of torque. That's impressive to me. What do you guys think? Let me know. All while being hotter in the shop than it was yesterday. But I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you think of this video? What do you think of the numbers we got? Let me know in the comments. I think this with some bigger injectors and a compound turbo would be... Remember, the Delete kit is linked in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. If you want to support the channel, go to DarkIronDiesel.com. Get yourself some super sweet merch. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next video.
Fast lane when I pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Simcoe's been asking for me on the road.